What are we calling this? What's the session, Dreams?
I don't know. We carbooling. You heard we carbooling.
I'll come up with a name later on, but this is definitely we're gonna do these car sessions where we just chopping up, talking, telling about our experience filming or shooting, jiving, give different perspectives online and stuff.
Yeah,
like I said, I told
sure.
people I ain't really trying to do all the same type of content you see already for videographers and people that create. More power to them. I don't know how people can go over a lens 9,000 different ways. You go to people's channel, bro, they talking about, the 50 millimeter new 1.2, 1.1, wait till they make a 1.0 or something, 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, Sony, something, Canon, oh my God, Nikon, give it a rest.
Yeah.
We'll talk about cameras, we'll talk about gear later on when we're doing when we're actually doing projects, so that way people can learn as they go. But if you don't have access to those different type of equipment, that's still not an excuse to go out and create. You feel me? You got to start with what you have first and then build up from that. And it's okay, Trust me, you will get hired for stuff. I filmed events last year where people pay me, and I'm filming events on my iPhone, the iPhone 15 Max, Pro Max. Yeah, Pro Max. So it is what it is. I'm a living testament to this. Also, too, depending on your content and who you are, there are people out there that making hundreds of thousands of dollars and all they're using is this, right?
Yeah,
to film and
that's
capture
true.
content.
And they even making it to where you pretty much can use your phone. Like the 16, that pretty much is like a damn fucking
You got the 16?
camera. I don't have it.
I'm not recommending none I don't be using, bro.
I mean, I've seen videos and the quality is just as great. You know what I'm saying? But,
facts.
They're making even fucking cages and lenses and filters. So, use what you got. Even if you got a cell phone, use that too. You gotta start somewhere.
I know The Weeknd last video, one of his last videos was shot on an iPhone. That's fire.
That's tough.
That's mad tough.
That's tough.
Should we shoot a video on our iPhone?
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
We're gonna do it. We'll come up with content and we'll put these phones to use and show you what we come up with and stuff. I may even let this man edit and stuff because he needs to get his editing game.
Just leave that to him.
Nah, don't leave that to me, bro. Nah, bro, you gotta learn, bro. Well, you are learning. You just gotta do more. That's all,
Yeah. So that's all. I just gotta do more.
Yeah. But we have a film signed outside and I end up deleting it.
Oh man,
bro, it was a whole situation. I was just getting frustrated with the dude that we met, and a situation happened in Central Park, and we was like, you know what? It's not that serious. You blowing mine right now, so I'm gonna just delete this footage. Normally, I don't do stuff like that, but I was like, this guy, he going through stuff in life. I ain't gonna, I don't want to put his business out there or whatnot, but he's someone that needs help, and I was like, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll curve, even though I could have just clipped it. But he was being mad. He was being real apprehensive and nervous and all this stuff. And it's like,
it was
not that serious, my guy.
Definitely an experience.
Definitely.
But I kind of feel like you only encounter in New York. Not to say that you won't encounter it anywhere else, but this is like something that can be an everyday thing that you encounter.
Bro, this is an everyday thing nowadays in there.
I mean, for a lot of people who
ratchet.
don't live in New York or haven't visited to witness it, you know what I'm saying, they won't really know, you know what I'm saying? So this is our living testimonies of what you can expect.
Bro, is your mic on? Just double check real quick. Just see if the light is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Just
is yours on?
Yeah, just make sure it's more towards you because you speak low.
Yours is not even.
Yes, it is.
More towards you. It's down.
Bro, I do this for a living, bro. You heard?
Mine's is, look where mine's is. Right here, right next to me.
I'm gonna fix mine real quick.
I do this for a living.
I do this for a living.
This nigga here.
Yeah, listen. I had to burn out the curses, bro. We on YouTube.
Yo, they having all types of weirdness on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, you say that until they be like, all right, we not gonna monetize your page.
I mean, well, yeah, but...
I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be like, no, this is great content. Nah, I'm leaving that. I don't care. You think I care? I do care, but within reason, right? So, yeah, we shooting this in the whip, obviously. And, we have people that's walking by seeing us. looking for parking. Like, we like, nah, we shooting a YouTube episode. We
here.
out here. Look at us. Watch people come still our idea with the like colored lights and all that and stuff. But that was all my man Dreemz. I just have the front light.
You know, we gotta have something going on. You know.
Yeah, I didn't bring any RGB lights with me today. But my man got this thing doing the rainbow shifts right now. That's fire. You rainbow?
The rainbow.
Where are you, burger?
Nah. Now it is.
Nah. We always joke and stuff like that.
I could have had cop lights. Cop lights?
Nah, if you do that, I'm hitting the off button.
Like, we in the hood. We just got pulled over by the cops.
No, it's just, bro, you trying to make people go blind with the flashing joint?
Nah, not at all. Nah.
So what's good, bro? What you been up to? What are your projects been like?
They've been cool. I mean, honestly, before yesterday, I haven't really shot in like a week or two, which is kind of not normal. Like, even if I just go out and just like do street photography. But it was cool. Yesterday I had a little shoot, which was dope. Random. It was random. You know what I mean? Well, it wasn't random. It was just like spirit of the moment type shit. We did a quick shoot in Namo, Soho. If y'all know what that is, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, then, you know.
You mean Nomo?
Namo, same difference.
Namo? That's N-A.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, Nomo, Soho.
Oh, tell them what that means, so, because, you know, there's a lot of people on the channel that follow me that aren't from New York.
It's one of the most popular areas in downtown Manhattan.
What it stands for? You want me to say it?
Yeah. Tell them what it is.
This guy don't even know.
I don't know. You saying what it stands for? I don't know.
North of Houston Street, bro. It's so crazy too, because a lot of people that come here that's not from New York, instead of saying Houston, they say Houston, because it's spelled the same exact way.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what Houston Street is? Where?
When I first seen it, I used to say that. When I first seen that.
For real?
I used to say, yeah. That was like, I don't know, I was a teenager then. But as I started going to the city more, then, you know, I realized, okay, that's not even how you say it. It's Houston, not Houston.
Oh, listen, man. I pronounce it however the locals say it. So it is what it is, man.
So if they pronounced it Houston, you would be like Houston, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
If you live there and that's how you pronounce it, you're right. But New York got mad places. Like, there's a lot of other streets that I don't even know how you pronounce them shits, because I'm not even, like, that's
a fact.
There's one in Brooklyn, Cusco, I don't even know. I'm like, yo.
That's your spot.
That's like one of the words I'm like, I don't even know how to pronounce the name in general. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to butcher this. I'm just going to go to the stop after area, murder, right? I think it is what?
You're like, I'm just going to go to that area.
Yeah, I'm going to go to that area. It's with the K, you know, K-O-U-C, some. It's a long name. Those who know. Those who don't, it don't even matter and stuff.
Yeah, don't.
But
it really don't.
But yeah, man, so your last shoe sounded like it was whack.
It wasn't. It was.
Oh, explain to the people. Speak with some energy so people can feel like, nah.
It was, so we did two things. We did a video, which was like a pretty much talking head video. She has a beauty pageant that she's in. And it's a competition, so she needed to submit a video for it.
You mic'd up?
Yeah.
You use my mic?
Yeah.
You use the wireless, or you have a...
Yeah.
Okay, fire. See, look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, sir.
If you don't got people that you can go borrow equipment so you can get the job done.
A fact.
They ain't your friends, bro. Talk about it.
That's a whole
fact. Forget that, because, you know, everyone's different.
Clutch,
everyone's different. Some people don't like, you know, let other people borrow their stuff. Well, just know the right people to lend your stuff out, because some people are horrible.
That part. Because you may never get it, or may not be in the conditions you gave it,
bro. Because I know people, bro, that be asking me to borrow my cameras. I'm like, yo, this is my business, bro. No, you can't get my camera. Y'all bugging. Because I see because you know why? Because I listen to how they talk about the cameras or the equipment that they have that end up breaking, and it's like, oh, I left the camera in the car and it just like broke. Like, I just left it here without taking care of it and stuff like that. Or like they walk around haphazardly with with the equipment. It's like, oh, if you're doing that with your equipment, you may do that with mine.
That's possible.
And not saying that you won't. I mean, you will, but I mean, what? Like,
yeah, it's possible. You know, you can't put it past nobody at the end of the day. But that's important to know who you can trust with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lent me his mics. I still have them. They're still in good condition. I don't use them as often as I should.
He should, because I need them shits back. I don't need them now. That's my new, he got
brand new ones.
Oh, those are not new.
They're not new, but
they
brand new. Like,
nah, you always need a backup, bro.
Yeah.
I need a backup to the backup. Like, if I'm doing like a shoot and it involves miking up people, then yeah. But I would say these are a little bit better than other ones. Because of certain features that came later, but it don't really matter. The wireless mic GoPros, they're like the go-to. They're not the best, but they're not the worst, you know?
Yeah.
They get the job done. Obviously, I'm looking in the future to get some XLR microphones, so I can obviously like attach that to my boom pole so I can get even better audio. But again, you know, small steps, right? Because a lot of this equipment is really expensive. Down to these wireless mics. Case in point, I think I spent either $299 on them or $399. It must have been $399. I think it was like $399 at the time. Or maybe it was $299. I don't know. Either way, it was that expensive. And then I have like a couple of lavalier mics, which they go for like $62 a pop or around that. So it's like, you see how expensive this can get?
Yeah.
And I got 2 sets. So imagine. Man, but yeah, that's what I had a business credit card for. Charging when I first started my company, I was charging. Bro, I paid back like 10 G's, bro, in the first 10 months. Oh, I was sick, bro. I had to get a new computer. I got a MacBook Studio at the time, M1 Max chip, which now is like, stupid mortal. Look at all the nice computers they got. They got Mac Minis with the M4 chips that go crazy stupid right now.
That one is not too expensive. I think this shit is like $1,000.
Yo, Apple. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about y'all, cause I want to work with y'all in the future, get this coin. So, but damn, y'all don't do us no freaking like. Let me take that. Let me walk that back. I'm gonna just be transparent, so because I don't really care. At this point, I really don't care. Apple be wildin', so all their products be charged at a premium price. And you just gotta know what you're looking for, especially when you're shopping. And I'm about to give y'all a tip, because this is like the computer nerd in me. So if you're looking for like a Mac Mini, don't get the base model. Don't ever get a base model where the computer is offering like 256 gigabytes of memory, because that will fill up mad quick based on system files. And if you're keeping a computer over the years, when you update the software and stuff, that takes over your space. Now, if you want to be a G, you can always hook up an external hard drive, SSD, so you can like save your files to it. Well, not your long-term files. I wouldn't recommend long-term files to an external SSD, but like files that you're gonna keep temporarily, or like if you want to boot up certain things, you can do that. So you can operate in that manner and stuff, and just Google it or use YouTube. There's people that explain ways to do it. They'll tell you what hard drive to specifically use, what brand is really popular, and things of that nature and stuff, right? But me personally, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. I always look to get at least 1 TD or better, but I know that depends on your budget, because Apple be charging an arm and a leg to increase their storage space, which is like, it's atrocious. To be perfectly honest with you, it's terrible, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's terrible.
It is.
But yeah. So back to your shoot, bro.
Oh, the shoot.
How was it? Talk more about it and stuff.
We did. So the funny thing is, right, you know, we set up, we found a location. So we did the first take in one shot. Like, she did it in one shot. Like, she didn't have to do nothing else after that. She did it a few more times just because. And as we were doing it, we kind of like got interrupted. The guys come, hey, how long y'all gonna be doing that? I'm like, oh, just give us a few minutes. We were about to be. He was like, all right, well, you know it's policy. I'm like, all right, no problem. We gonna be done quick.
Shooting while black? I should say filming while black.
Well,
Let's be specific. Yeah, I just remember that we online, not like busting gats and all that. Cause you know, we get stigmas for being, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, we don't play with hammers here. Well, I don't. I can't speak for this gentleman. He got a mouth.
Nah. Only thing I'm shooting is cameras.
And to your girl blanks, right?
Wow.
Nah. Come on, bro. I gotta provide a comic relief.
Yo. All right.
Nah. Don't go to the next level. Chill.
So, we get through that little part, and then we went to
that little part.
Yeah, that little situation that just happened with the guy.
Yeah.
We finished.
But before that, like, walk me through it. Like, how did you like rectify it for the people so they can understand? Like, how did you de-escalate that situation?
Oh no, he came to us like he was mad cool. First of all, he wasn't like one of those type of people who was like, "Oh nah, y'all can't do this. Y'all gotta get out. Y'all gotta leave." We was there for about, I want to say, let's just say 35 minutes. We could say 35 minutes, right?
Okay.
We wasn't there that long.
Okay.
Like I said, when we initiated the shoot to begin with, we could have been done in like the first 3 minutes and left. You know what I'm saying?
If you were just doing pictures.
No. It was just
With
the video
too?
because she executed it so perfectly.
Got you.
There was no flaw. It was just flawless. So, but she wanted to do a little bit more because she wanted to, use more of her hands while she was speaking. And so as we were doing it,
well, hold on real quick. Let's explain that to the folks though. When you're filming, that's very important. So when you're editing, the more you have, the more good quality content that you have to edit, the better the overall project or that's gonna, the outlook of the project is gonna be. So by her taking more takes, that gives Dreemz more opportunity to go back and be like, oh, she did it better in this session than the first time, and vice versa or whatever.
Exactly, that's true too. But as I'm, recording her, I see him like walk up on me while she's speaking. So then she stops, and then I stop and I look over my shoulder, and I'm like, he was like, "Yo, bro, how long y'all gonna be?" Like mad cool. No, he didn't come. No hostility. No, yo, this is my job. Y'all gotta leave. He was like, oh, it's just policy. So, when y'all done, and then he just walked off. And then we did like, I think 3 more takes. And then we wrapped it up and we went to go do a photo shoot because we were downtown. Well, before we did that, there was this nice place next door. And
then what street you was on, bro? Do you remember?
I want to say Crosby. Was it Crosby? No, because we went to the Nomo hotel.
Oh, so bro, if you're in the Nomo, you was in the Nomo?
Yeah.
The joint with the awning and everybody be taking. Oh, so now he in Soho. So y'all in Soho.
Yeah. So we was inside the hotel.
They be.
So that's the reason why. But we needed like a quiet area, and plus it was raining. It was raining, so I couldn't do it outside anyway.
The talking and all that. The recording,
And then we went next door to this nice little, I guess it was like an art gallery. It had these dope, like furniture, paintings that were like a picture of a person, but it was like puzzle. It was dope. So we stopped in there for a little while, and then we went to go do the photo shoot, which we went to Washington Square Park in that area. And we had a nice little photo shoot, which was fun. She was adventurous. Like, she laughed, she joked around. Like, and I love my shoots to be like that. Like, I don't like boring shoots. Like, I want you to come with personality. I want you to come being weird, just expressive. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes the shoot more fun. And we did that, and then we came back to the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm from the Bronx. I mean, he's from Brooklyn.
I just cap. I don't know what he's talking about. Brooklyn. Oh, so a client hit me up about my availability on the 22nd, and you out here capping on me?
And where the shoot gonna be? In Brooklyn. See, this is what I'm
gonna be in
about,
Queens.
bro.
I gotta shoot that day at St. John's. Remember, I told you I got 2 events. I'm trying to send you to the other joint, and now I might have 3. But I'm trying to see if the other event is after 5 p.m. So I'm trying to have more than one, so I could film all day and get this chicken. And no one's from Brooklyn, bro. We don't rep that out here and stuff. From East Harlem. I don't know where this. Stop judging me based on my clientele, bro. Like, yo. You just mad because you didn't get invited yesterday to the shoot. That's all.
Oh yeah, he definitely. He was outside and didn't invite me. Crazy.
You was outside too. You just had a whole conversation right now talking to people how you was shooting in the rain, which is crazy, but still.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah,
at least for me,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
I'm one of those, you know what I'm saying? I'll shoot anywhere, any condition. It could be below zero.
Man,
if the idea's
them
there,
blanks be hitting, huh?
And it's worth it. I mean,
You said if it's worth it.
if it's worth it, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's for that paper, for that cream, for that cheddar, for that moolah, for that guapola.
I'm doing it.
Yo, listen, man.
Doing it, man. It's the art. Like I love the art, so you know, we gotta be creative in any way possible. You know?
So what's your favorite thing about the art of shooting? What you enjoy most, bro?
Being in the moment, honestly.
Explain that to people because a lot of people don't be understanding that. What's that like, bro?
So what I mean by being in the moment is like when I'm doing what I'm doing, you know, being a photographer or videographer, whatever is in front of me is my focus, right? So I zone out on that. And the creative aspect behind that is what like gets me. Like I don't have no worry about anything in the world when I'm doing this. Like, so being in that moment is just like amazing to me. It feels great. Like it feels like everything. Like it feels like everything. Like my first love is music. For those who don't know, I also do music, which I kind of like substituted. Rude ass.
My bad. Nah, bro.
Which I kind of substituted photography with. And that became like my new found passion, my new love. And I don't know, I can't see myself not doing this. You know what I'm saying? But like just being in the moment and creating and just having fun doing it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's like I'm not getting paid or I'm getting paid for the services. I just love doing it. Wholeheartedly. So that's pretty much like my favorite thing about it. You know what I'm saying? How about you? What you love about what you do?
I don't know. That's a loaded question, bro.
Now it's loaded.
It's mad loaded, bro.
Oh, so you ain't shooting blanks.
What? You said I'm not shooting blanks? You said that? Of course not, bro. I'm hitting all the time. Pow, 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 pow.
Expect a baby Bask next year.
Nah, what? My artwork don't produce babies. It produces memories, signatures, long lasting.
So the babies create memories.
Long lasting visuals for a lifetime.
Yeah, that is a long lasting visual.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. A baby is a long lasting visual.
It has an expiration date to it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for you.
No, for you. I got no kids. I don't know. You talking about big dreams. Are there any little baby dreams all over?
It might be, honestly. I ain't even gonna hold you.
What? Nah, chill. There's none for me, man.
Might be.
But nah, seriously. I have some of the same. We share some of the same sentiments. People know how I feel. I'll say this. I enjoy the ability to control my time and my energy and to be present. I very much enjoy the fact that like you get to create something creative in the moment for someone and it's a time constraint to it. Like sometimes you'd be amazed at what you could do in like an hour, 2 hours, 3-4 hours, you know, and that you can replay over and over and over again and look back like years later like, oh, I filmed that, I did that. Oh, I'm nice, I'm nasty, that's fire. That's a cool interpretation of and experience. And then, you know, seeing that expression on your client's face be a lot. It'd be great. Be looking around, walking in the room like, yeah, I'm the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You do that anyway, y'all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm like that. No, well, within reason, right? Like, no.
I mean, but that's just part of you being proud of your work. You know what I'm saying? Proud of what you do. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with the territory.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's been some creative events we popped out to, and I've been on my bully. Mm-hmm. Nah, it's just certain things about creative meetups that be getting me tight, but it's not. I love all the people. I don't want to say I love all the people because I really don't love everyone. But I will say this. I'm really respectful to everyone that shows up, and I appreciate them showing up in their time and energy. I'm that type of person. Like, I'm never gonna be like disrespectful or rude intentionally. But I just wish sometimes creative meetups have a little bit more, or the ones I've been to, in the city that organize, but other people, I wish they would be a little bit more structured, so that way people can like get usable content. Also too, because I film a lot of video content, so if there's like 9,000 photographers, sometimes I want to capture with a model and get a specific scene or emotion, and then they'll have their like lights triggering and flickering, which ruins the image for me, right? And I feel like that's not fair. Even when you express to them, don't do it, and they still do it. And then now they may look at me like I'm mad or something, and it's like, yo, that's mad rude. Like, it is what it is. And these are the things that I have to like deal with all the time at creative meetups and stuff. But again, like, these are little things, you know, that you will encounter. I try not to lose my cool, and I'm just appreciative of the people that show up, because you never know, you know, for that time you being creative, you can really go home and, you know, you might create a masterpiece, and then you may be able to display that to people, and that might get you a new booking, or that might, you know, a lot of people might find that work to be like really amazing, and then you might be inspiring the next individual to go out and create. So I look at it like that. So those are some of the elements I like. There's much more, but a lot of them are not coming into my head right now in the manner in which I want to like explain it. So
True. That's cool. You know,
But you've been outside, bro. I haven't really been on shoots like that and whatnot and stuff. You know, I was looking at a shoot. You know when you looking at your DMs and then you click out of it and you go to the main page and then that music plays on the first reel that shows up because it's just the natural like progression of the app. That's what happened. That's kind of annoying. Because I also saw something that like is like interesting and stuff. We're gonna talk about that like once we hit the record button off, because it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Heard you.
I saw a shoot that maybe we were supposed to be on. And it was getting me tight. But it is what it is. You know who you know. You know what? This person know who we talking about.
Is that something today?
Nah, bro, we ain't.
No, I just want to know.
I don't know, bro.
If it's something that you saw today?
Yeah, I saw it just now.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's not interesting, right?
I mean, you know.
It is what it is, though. We outside with it. But no hate, no shade. Love everyone, like I said.
Never that.
It's just pretty interesting how that didn't get ran across or mentioned. But yeah, I'm gonna handle that. That's cool. Yeah. I'm a little perturbed by that and shit. I'm not gonna lie. But
you know, we gotta let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, like I said, no hate, no shade and stuff. But you know, when I'm talking about communication. That's all right, cool. I know what to do. I'm just saying that's that feeling that people be getting, right?
Right.
People don't be expressing that and stuff like that, but I like stuff. I just like being aware of certain things. But I mean, it is what it is on that front.
Yeah.
I haven't had any. The last shoot I had, I was filming yesterday with Joe. And stuff. Yeah, but that was just more talking head stuff for my YouTube channel. And Joe talking about her products for like fashion, for Motion Club. I was about to say Fashion Club. For Motion Club. Fashion Week. Oh, I never responded to Runway 7. They reached out to me, but a lot of people are looking to hire me to work that week. So I got to get that paper first. I'm not filming things on the behalf of people. I get clients despite filming things during Fashion Week in terms of like runway stuff. Usually the majority of those people shoot that for like volunteer work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no shade to them. Keep doing your thing. I would do it if I'm available. I still might reach out depending on the time slot if I have availability, but I just don't know if they're all booked up because they probably...
No. So what it is they ask you the time slots that you want. You can show up any day. Like you don't have to say, oh, well, I want this day and I want to be here by this time.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're allowed, because you have the pass, you can go every day at any time that they have it.
Oh, that's cool. Because they specifically reached out to me. I ain't never...
Yeah, they definitely do that.
Because they be on my IG, because people know I'm fire on IG. Bro, these people are not shooting content like I'm making them go on IG. I'm telling you. Well, there's a lot of people doing that, obviously, but those people are making like bank. So they don't need to like go out their way to, I'm going to just do Fashion Week and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about what I do find interesting, though, is like, I find like a lot of creators outside of the United States get invited to like the Sony events and all that. And then they come into the city and then it's like a big thing. And then they go back on their channels and then they fanboy on and they all talk about the same type of reviews and all that and stuff.
Well, I guess it's because they have the same exact experience, but I guess they don't know how to like separate it.
What you mean?
So like, let's just say me and you, we go to an event, the same
Okay.
exact event, and you know, we're both gonna do reviews on it. We're both gonna have the same exact thing to talk about, but it's just how we say it or how we viewed it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they saying, bro, this is a strip. They saying the same stuff.
But that's what I'm saying.
They
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
the same stuff.
Because it's the same experience. Like for me, like let's just say you did it like 4 times already, right? Let's just
Okay.
say, right? You did it 4 times. And I did it, it's my first time. I'm probably gonna be more enthusiastic about it, especially if I had a great
That's
time.
true too. I ain't
You know
gonna
what I
hold you.
mean?
That's true.
And my review on it will be totally different from yours. But
Right,
that's
that's
because of the experience.
So I mean specifically, all right, so this is what I noticed. I'm just gonna get to the nitty gritty. It's not on their experience per se of what they're doing, how it's went. It's the experience of attending, and then they turn that automatically into like the 9,000 things, the new let's say it was the A9, right? The A9 version 2 come out. But you know, like, ain't much change. It's probably like bro, you got a camera with a global shutter. What more do you need for a stylistic, creative look? The images is gonna be pumping out relatively the same. What, you get faster speed bursts or something? Like, all right, cool. How many times? That's what I'm saying.
Definitely
How many?
one of them.
Like, that's what I'm saying. How many
sure.
times can you like talk about that stuff? It's all cool. Do you? Like, it is what it is. I get the game. But for me, it's like when you're trying to look for channels that's unique and offer different perspective and different modes of content being created, maybe it's me and Dreemz talking in the car about our experience filming and
relatable
shit.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Not to say that a lot of people can't relate to those type of videos.
Nah,
but
so what I notice is big creators go to other big creators and they create together. Or maybe a creator that's a different demographic than them.
True too,
and do it, which is no hate, no shade. I love it. Like, that's good exposure for the smaller creator, especially if they're like black. You know what I'm saying? They want to hit a different market and stuff. It don't even matter. They don't have to be, I'm just using that as an example. So I'm all for that and stuff. But I do notice that some big creators just chill with the other big creators in this space, and then they'd be like, oh, like they like the higher authority to this stuff. Yeah, it's like, I'll give you a perfect example. It's like, that's cool, you doing that in your house, but you shooting yourself or your wife or your daughters or your kid or some random model that you met outside, but where the client work? You're not posting the client work. Not to say a lot of people are not posting the client work, because they are, but the majority of people, nah, they have their home, they have their YouTube home studio in the cribbo, and they making it go there. But can you transfer those skills when someone wants to pay you a grip? You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, or if you're doing a lot of run and gun stuff, well, how come we don't see your run and gun stuff? But to each his own. I'm not mad at it and stuff. I noticed that and stuff, you know? And then a lot of the videos be the hook bait stuff. Oh my God, this happened. And you see the video and it's like, yo, I ain't learned nothing new about you and shit. You just use hook tactics to make me click on the video. And you talking about you depressed with life, but what real things you going through? I don't know nothing about your history. I don't know what jobs you work. You don't have to get too personal, but where's the substance? I don't know nothing about your background, how you grew up. I didn't learn the language or the terminology of where you from and stuff. It's like, nah, I want to introduce some of those elements to my career. This is why I try to talk mad different like lingos here. Like sometimes I mix up how the vernacular I'm using when I was growing up. Or sometimes I want to use the New York lingo and shit. You heard? You already know?
Not you hurt my heart.
Feel me?
You're my heart.
Like, you know?
My heart.
Just so it can add a little bit of spice so people can know, like, we really out here with this. Like, we different. You know? I'm not like your regular, this is what, what Rebel be saying? Yo, Baski ain't your regular degler, you feel me? Like, I don't use that term, but that's her shit, that's fire.
I hate that term.
You hate that term? I like when she uses it though, because she's saying the only way Rebel know how to do it, you feel me?
Yeah.
And that's her.
Shout out to Mo, man.
Word, shout out to Mo. Shout out to Kalichi.
Shout out to Kalichi too.
KD.
Word.
Shout out to China. Shout out to D.
China.
Shout out
Diddy in the city.
I'm for her D now. I be going back and forth. And she said Diddy in the city when we shoot though. Shout out to the squad. Yeah, man. I had mad fun filming a lot of different projects with them this year and stuff. Yeah, damn, the years. We almost done, bro. We only got like what? 2 more days? A day and a half? Hold on, they blowing, they jacking my phone.
Yeah.
Gilda. Let me see what she said. Hold on.
First, and it's over.
The event is from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Oh, I'm about to get a grip. I'm about to get a bag on the 22nd. Oh, that's scary though, cause I don't know. I gotta figure that out, cause I gotta film a nonprofit all day event. So
What, that same day?
yeah. So I don't know, like, damn. I'm gonna do it, cause that just means I gotta carry mad SD cards with me and stuff.
Backpack.
The backpack, bro. Bro, you know what's so crazy? I'm probably gonna have to like go home.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have to go home.
Yeah, cause it ends at 5. By the time I get home, it's gonna be like 7. Drop off. I'm gonna drop off the equipment. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shoot it handheld. It's all Gucci and shit. But what I'm gonna do is I'll have an extra battery. Cause remember, I got the see, look, this is the type of conversations people don't realize people be having and stuff. So what I'll do is I have the D-Tap battery, right? So what I'm gonna do is obviously carry that on me for the shoot and stuff. And I'm gonna have a loose battery in the crib that's fully charged. So when I get home, I'm just gonna swap out the inside battery because it's gonna be charged and stuff. Yeah. And then that's it, really. And then I'm gonna have my cards on me. I'm gonna have all my SD cards on me, just in case in the event that
50 of them, like this.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna have that on me just in case if I don't have time to go to the crib and stuff. But I definitely want to go home just to change and stuff like that, because doing night events be like a lot, you know, and. Oh, well, I'm just going to dress rag. I'm going to dress rag the whole day.
I'm going to be comfortable.
Forget it. I'm going to be comfortable and stuff.
Like,
I don't know, because I might want to be on camera for the nonprofit, talking about the experience with the kids and stuff like that, you know?
Okay, so you might
I'm not dressing up like business casual, though. That's a dub.
Something nice.
Nah, remember, I film waist up, so I'll just probably have like a nice sweater on. They're going to give me a sweater. Or a t-shirt and stuff for the organization and stuff, and I'll get on camera and stuff. I have my haircut and stuff, so I'll say a few words and whatnot, and then I make sure I'm ready. And it all depends on the weather, because if it's brick, New York winters be treacherous.
Bipolar.
Week to week though, it be week to week out here. At least lately, shoot, it is bipolar, bro. Like today started at 28 degrees and went up to 48, and it's not any real wind out here. Look at the jacket I got on. Like this is some light joint. My sweater is thick though.
Okay.
I
feel overdressed, honestly.
Bro, you always dress like this. What are you talking about?
Nah,
you got how many layers you got?
I got on a tank top, t-shirt, sweater, hoodie, and a jacket.
Yo, I don't know. This
because the weather's bipolar, you don't know,
you
bro.
Ready for war?
You never know.
But you in the V though.
That too. I'm saying that too.
He ready for war. It's just, talk about it. Talk about shooting outside in the brick ass cold.
I be outside like brick. One of the last shoots I did outside, when I say treacherous winds, brutal cold, but the only thing was cold was my hands. That was it. Because I had to hold my camera. I had to move the light side to side. But the model, she did her thing. What I'm saying? She really did her thing. She had to warm up a few times. Go in her car, warm up, while I stayed outside. But that was by choice. I wasn't cold, so. But it's fun for me. Not everybody is built for it. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody could go through those conditions and still be good. But for me, I don't care. I'm saying, it doesn't, as long as as long as the idea is there, the model is there, I'm there. We gonna get this shoot done, we gonna have some fun, and we gonna wrap it up and produce some great quality images.
What else you want to talk about, bro?
You know what I mean?
The floor is yours. This is the first time we doing this, so.
Yeah, we you know what I'm saying? This is not gonna be the last. You know what I'm saying? The next location.
Nah, I'm doing this with mad people and stuff. We gonna. Did you check? You haven't seen the episode I did with my mans when we talked about growing up in Spanish Harlem, right?
Oh, nah.
Nah, it's supposed to. You gotta go watch that. It was fire. I had mad people hit me up they like that style. Actually, I had people hit me up I'm next. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the same, me and my boys.
Right,
me and my boys.
we gonna make it a thing. We gonna make it a segment.
Nah, but then I had the idea that's my thing separate. With him. Yeah, I'm gonna have different sessions with different stuff. This might be a thing for us. We in the whip talking our shit with the light.
That's a fact. And we probably invite some guests. You know what I mean? Have them in the back seat.
Trying to share their opinions. I don't really care about other people's opinions like that. Now we will. We probably.
I mean, like, you know.
That's
listen,
not work, bro. Now we got to get another
submissions.
camera so we can like
We
hook up
have
another
cameras.
mic. Of course, but then let's set up another like.
We have the cameras, bro.
Yo,
we got mad cameras.
Think about me, bro. If it's like stuff like this, I'm trying to do the least amount of work, bro.
Yo, always.
Yeah, not
He's
always,
like, yo,
bro. Nah,
always.
not for that guapola. What? Nah, not for our passion projects. No, I would like to go all out for that. But same way we could just chop it up and shit.
That'd be cool as shit, though.
What I realize now is the content that's really growing online, from what I'm seeing, is just the regular. We ain't trying to like edit too much type content.
Yeah, it's a fact, though.
Yeah, we just vibing and stuff, you know? I guess because people just want to people are tired, I guess. Like, all these quick cuts. That's another thing, editing videos where the demand is crazy. Like, let's say a 15-second video, you might see like 70 different cuts. That's crazy. Like, all those images in 15 seconds. Bro, that's scary. Or 10 seconds, let's say.
Yeah.
And that's like low end.
Yeah, even that, but I feel like that's a bit too much. Like, it's not necessary, but it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people kind of want to see certain things like that, and then you have the people who's like, all right, that's a little bit too excessive for you to be doing.
Nah, you know what would be crazy? When you be seeing a video shot or edited in a certain way, and then you see another video done in the same manner, and you see another one, and you see another one, and you see another one, and you see another, you're like, yo, this is poisoning my brain. Everybody's just doing the same thing. Yeah.
You know, copycat effect. But I guess that's because if I come across a video, right, and I'm just like, oh shit, this video got like 25,000 views, right? And I'm like, oh shit, it's a dope video. That doesn't mean I got to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me at least, but a lot of other people are gonna see that and be like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing videos like this.
Yeah, I hear you.
Not thinking outside the box. Like, what can I do to create something just as good, but it's my own? You know what I'm saying?
I think people are doing that. I just think, people are doing that, but I also know that's all based on your editing skills too, and your filming skills. Because not everyone's gonna be at the same point if they're doing everything themselves. Because everybody don't have the budget to just spend on people to like edit.
That's true too.
That, you know?
That's true too.
So that's why you be seeing a lot of slum stuff online.
Well, that too, but you know, everybody gotta start somewhere at some point, right?
Facts.
It's progression. It's all about progression. So you gotta start somewhere. And you doing it as you keep doing it, you'll get better at it. But it's like tips and tricks, right? Those are the kind of things that kind of help people out and get them to a certain level that they can exceed from where they are at that point. So if I'm a beginner, eventually I gotta go up, right? I can't stay a beginner, but that's through me watching other people's videos and learning from other people. And a lot of times people, which I hate, is a lot of y'all niggas gatekeep. Stop gatekeeping, bro.
Who gatekeeping now?
No. People in general, like in our field.
I think people just don't communicate.
But that's part of the gatekeeping because you're not communicating, right? So if I reach out to you like, yo, how you did this?
Right.
You're gonna be like, oh, all right, I'll show you.
Within reason, it depends.
Right?
Yeah, it depends.
But if it's something that's like,
if it's something mad technical, that I gotta be there mad hours, I might not do that.
Right.
But if it's something I can show you 1, 2, 3,
but if it's something that I'm willing to learn, like even with that, right?
Then
I'm willing to learn, and then you're like, well, damn, that's gonna take me mad long. But when I got time, I'll show you. I could deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see what you're saying.
I could see like, all right, boom. Like I could rely on Baski to be like, yo, I'll show you how to do that, but just give me time. I got a lot I'm doing, but give me time. I'll let you know how to do it. But if it's something quick and easy, you'll be like, oh, nah, look, just do this, and I'll be good because I could learn from you.
Right.
A lot of people don't want to do that, right? Because it's either I got an ego or I don't have the time, right? But say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have the time to teach you. I would respect that. But no answer, like I can't rock with
bro,
that. No
you know what I'll tell you?
Even though no answer is an answer, but it's still like,
I'm gonna tell you what I hate though. I hate when people do this to me a lot. Yo, Baski, you fire. I like your work. Yo, I want to learn this, that, and the thing. When's your next shoot? All that shit. Bro, I tell them the next shoot and shit. They be hitting me up like a day before with mad excuses as to why they can't make it. Yo, I'll be like, yo, that happens to me OD a lot, bro. OD a lot. So you want to learn or you're not? Like, bro, first of all, I do this shit freelance. So I don't be getting a lot of like shoots per week like that anyway.
Right.
And then also too, oftentimes the things that I invite them to be like the fun shoots and stuff. It don't even be like, cause more often than not, I'll get like event shoots and stuff. And who wants to come to that? Like more often than not, unless someone that really want to learn how to trap, and like trapping is game, like, you know, run and gun shoots. That I call that trapping, like the run and gun shoots and stuff where you gotta like shoot an event, a networking event and all that. And then like make a recap video at the end and things of that nature and stuff. So, you know, I get that.
Traps.
You see,
I done been in them traps.
yeah,
Like
so,
literal
yeah.
traps.
See, you different, bro. You out here running around to these bootylicious clubs and all that and all that. I ain't doing clubs and shit. I'm doing networking events, happy hours, and then birthday events, stuff like that pay well. The networking events, I'll do those because it's like, those are midday type events, right? Or even if it's a night, it provides it provides like value to me. I can go network, meet new people and stuff like that. Right. Happy hours, cool. Like, you know, because those are early in the day. I just don't be doing the club scenes or anything like that. I just don't got the energy to be in there. And I don't like it. I don't like being in a room full of people that's not going to dance. It's not going to be live.
Terrible.
And then they want me to edit a video look like South House or something like that. Shout out to my man Carl, though. He killing it. Carl killing it with that content out there in South House. He killing it. His is fire. Like, that man is elite at that, at what he do. I mean, you see the work. Shout out to South House and things that, you know, and also to Elliot from Everyday People. This is a small world, bro. I'm plugged in New York. I be knowing the people that be doing the exclusive parties or film for the exclusive parties and stuff. So you just got to be in the know. And this is a thing that people don't know because they don't know people from New York that be out here like this, you know? You see all these content creators, they be from West Bumblefuck. Not to say that's bad or anything like that, but I'm like, yo, this is New York, homie. We be out here, like, outside. We be outside with it. We be really outside, but it is a grind, though. Don't get it twisted. It's a hell of a grind. Yo, you know what's so crazy? You know, like, what's that show? The Rhythm and Flow on Netflix season 2. So that first location where they had the contestants at, I think it's called like Domain or something like that. Mm-hmm. Bro, I've been shot an event and that shit 2 years ago that my man's put together and stuff. Where we had that rocking, and I had like Drama was there, and who else was there? It was like a few other artists and stuff like that. One of the artists didn't show. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to like. He's on the contract and all that.
We gonna do that, but
crazy, right? I'm not gonna put his.
That's wild, though.
But see, people be doing that stuff. Yeah, I got mad stories and shit.
That's wild. Like you can't do that. Like when you on the contract, you can't. Well,
I don't know. I don't want to. I alluded to it. I want to allude to it, but I'm not 100% certain of that. But it was expressed to me because obviously I know my peoples is the one that did the party, so they paid me off. They paid me to fly in from New York, you know what I'm saying, to Atlanta to shoot the event. So, bro, it was fire. You know what I did, bro? I flew in, I stayed with my friend, right? So we came, because I know mad people in Atlanta and shit, so I stayed with a couple of people. Actually, I chilled with one of my friends. I didn't stay with a lot of people this time. And then after that, so I got to check her, make sure she was good and shit, you feel me? And it was love. I flew in midday, so we had lunch, I chilled. And then from her spot, I went to the location, filmed, and I went straight to the airport, bro. And I caught the red eye. I was in and out, bro.
In and out.
Hell yeah, I was in and out. Because I took a short to go film my boy's event and stuff. So I was like, I bet. And then at the time, the ticket was cheap, bro. I flew into Atlanta for maybe no more than $150 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I shot the event for $950 or something like that. I ain't charge them arm and a leg or anything like that and stuff. So yeah, it was a fun time. I mean, so I pocket 7 and change in my pocket for one day, and I was there I was in Atlanta for that's less than 24 hours, and I was back in New York chilling.
Nice.
And I had Sunday. Oh, you know what's so fire? So that Sunday, I ended up shooting for Afro Code. So I flew in. No, my bad. That was my bad. I'm mixing up days. I filmed for Afro Vibes Miami, and then the next day I came in to the city. I filmed for Afro Code. So it was yo, that shit was wild, stupid. As soon as I landed, I had enough time to go home, I literally dropped my bags off, and then I took an Uber there because the promoter was like, yo, if you take an Uber, I'm just going to pay for it right now. So I was like, oh, lit, say no more. So that's what I did. So I was there on time and shit, and I stood there. It was at Harbor, bro.
Okay.
It was at Harbor and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I got mad war stories, you feel me?
War stories.
Sometimes it just be mixing it up, because when you shoot a lot, it'd be an instant blur when you do a lot of the joints, you know? But yeah.
That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that kind of like stay consistent with what they do in this field too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy. Shit is not easy. A lot of y'all think this shit is easy and it's not. We may make it look easy. When you see the end product, you'll be like, oh, this is, no. Behind the scenes, y'all don't know what we deal with. Y'all have no idea what we deal with.
But I want to also give a shout out to all the content creators out there too, because
for sure.
I'm in this world now, and it's like, it's hard. It's hard, and it's mad easy. I'm not gonna lie. There's a comfort in knowing that you can have a certain setup in your crib and just have that the whole time and set up in the manner in which you want, and then you can knock out so much content doing that because your look is gonna be consistent and stuff.
Yeah.
But also like the appreciation of taking the time to create content on the go. And I understand that also requires resources. Mm-hmm. Some people may not just have the resources to pay someone all the time and stuff. So,
True.
But if you have someone that you fuck with and y'all get to create together and money, revenue is generated from that, I think that both people, you should find find a way to pay that person, so that way they get compensated for their time when stuff get really, really popping, because that's very important, right? So yeah, and I noticed like a lot of people have teams of people. Like you see some of your biggest creators, but a lot of them aren't doing it by themselves.
No, not
right?
at all.
A lot of people have at least one other person, so they can help edit or help set up lights or capture them as they talk and walk and things of that nature and stuff. And I'm respectful to it and mindful, because that's still gonna cost money, right? You're still gonna need some sort of budget to do that. But yeah. So shout out to them. But again, it's like, I just like to make fun of the stuff where it's like, yo, it just be the same videos. Like, y'all say y'all wanna be creative and do new stuff. But it's interesting, because it's like, that point is brought up, right? Where they not really being different or creative. But they know their market, they know their niche, they know their clientele. So maybe their people just want to talk about the specs all day, or have those type of intellectual conversations where they're hyperly focused on bit rate and all that. And like, oh my God, this got like 20 stops of dynamic range and this, that, and the third. And this is how I do this.
Detail.
Which is cool. Yeah. And if that's your thing, you want to geek out and nerd out, more power to you. But I just wish there were like more channels that blended life into their situations, where you could be like, yo, these are real people. Like, these ain't robots. I just feel like a lot of people are robots.
Yeah.
You know, and okay, and that's up to them. I don't hate. I don't shame anyone. I just take it for what it is, because at the end of the day, these people have families and they have themselves, and you're able to create the life that you want, and you have to respect someone's wish not to like share those aspects to their life, because there are crazies out here, and there are there are other situations where they want to protect and stuff. So I totally get it. I totally understand it. But I feel like I'm gonna share a lot about my life because I don't care.
Well, and that's the thing too, right? And even having that aspect.
And I do to a certain extent.
Well, you have to, you know what I'm saying? You can't give them everything, you know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show you the difference in people. You know what I'm saying? Some people are expressive and some people aren't expressive at all. You know what I'm saying? Or they're secretive, or you know what I'm saying? In that nature, like when it comes to like life, everything is an experience. You know what I'm saying? So we're able to share those experiences because we got through it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we be still trapped in those situations, or we might not even be here, God forbid. You know what I'm saying? But because we've been through so much, we get to express ourselves in that manner where we're comfortable with it. It's nothing that you could say about me that I haven't already said. Said myself. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, it's like that's beautiful in its own right. because now I get to see who you are as a person.
Right. But a lot of channels
from behind the camera.
But a lot of channels you're not getting that though.
No, of course not.
You just the techie guy that understands the camera and know you're gonna review this lens. And that's okay. That is okay. I need those techie people out there.
Yeah, we need
mad
y'all.
people
We
channel
definitely need y'all.
out there that I'll be following, that you be keeping me on point with the latest gears together. We need you. But when I see other creators, it's like, y'all trying to do the same thing? Oh, damn. You look interesting. I want to get to know you. Like, what life experience you can share? What words of wisdom you have? What is it like? Like, if you're Asian, right? Or let's just make it Korean, because there's so many different people, groups of people that are Asian. So if you're Korean, what is your culture like? What are some of the aspects that are different in your culture as it relates to filming that you pick up that is useful and stuff? What are some Korean cinematic like shots you incorporate into your, how you create and stuff? I was gonna say more of the techniques and stuff, but it could be whatever. It don't even have to be just that and stuff. Or what are some things about your culture that make it like cool or different than like maybe, let's say, American culture and stuff? And there's people that actually do that. And that's why I think YouTube is a little bit shifting now, because it's like, yo, we are people, right? We do different things. We don't just stay on one topic 24/7. Like, what? That don't make any sense. Well, at least to me, that just never made sense. It's like, yo, when I was in school, I played football, I ran track, I played chess, and did my homework, and then when I'm in the hood, I'm chilling with dudes that we not gonna mention those things, but you get it. You feel me? Like, I'm experiencing mad right now anyway. Yeah, it's like I'm experiencing mad different things and stuff like that, right? Like, you know what it is? You get back to your blind by cutting ass on each other. That shit fire. And it's wicked. And don't let shorties cut ass, because shorties cut harder. The pain of what they gotta say hit harder than like you hearing it from your mans all the time. It's a real thing, because they have no filter.
And that's how violence happens too. Like,
what?
You gotta be. You gotta have tough skin, like with that. Like,
New York.
In New York,
can't
like,
grow up not having.
You gotta kind of like come out the womb knowing how to cut ass, because if you're gonna be lost in this.
Bro, for me. It started at like maybe 5, 6. We was joking on each other.
You have to. That's like part of like growing up in this city, like, and it's an experience that.
But explain to them why though, because a lot of people don't realize why it's like that.
From the hood perspective, like a lot of people here, we created like a foundation for like, each other, like hood wise. And growing up, like, let's just say me and him grew up in the same hood. Whether or not we become that close, like right off the back, something is gonna happen. Like, if I just meet him, it could be like from us playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? We having oh, you fucking whack, you trash. It's a lot of shit talking goes on here. And that's like the core of how relationships start. If you really kind of think about it, like, a lot of people don't always be cool because, oh, we mad cool, like, you're a cool person. Nah, it starts from talking shit. It starts from being competitive. Oh, you ugly, I get more bitches than you.
Oh, like, that's wild. I remember that era growing up. I remember that era.
Crazy.
That was more like
crazy.
That was more high school,
you know what I'm saying?
And middle school well, not really middle school. It was more high school for me and stuff.
Yeah.
That was a wild time.
Yeah, it's amazing, like, how far when you look back, like, at least for us,
but I'm gonna speak about
on those things, and the shit is just like, it's nostalgic at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
But even more so this, I'm gonna open it up just a little bit more. It's like that because in New York, people live on top of each other. So you might grow up on a floor in a building, and you might have like 7, 8 different families on that. And then depending on the family, some families, like, I grew up with African people that have like 20 people in the crib, bro. Haitian people that got like 20 people in the crib. Puerto Ricans that got like 9 people in the crib. You feel me? Like, so automatically you might have like damn near almost 100 people on the floor. Now think about that. You know what I'm saying? Now when you go to the park and stuff, I grew up by in a tenement apartment, but by the PJs. So now you know, like if you know one person in the PJs, you don't just know one person in the PJs. You know him, his friends, her friends, everyone else. Because you gonna go. That's where you are gonna go play. More often than not, y'all gonna go to the park that's in the PJs to go play as a little kid. So now you know the block. You feel me? So now you gotta be careful, because now if you know the block, and that's one block, you gotta be careful, because one block might be different than another block, or people, or sometimes like in so East Harlem, the hoods be beefing with each other, right? But back then when I was growing up, so Wagner with Taino Towers, with Foster, with Jeff, you feel me? So it all matters and stuff. But how you navigate that is, you gotta be indifferent. You gotta just meet your people. Yeah, you gotta definitely be street smart, bro.
You gotta be street
But you know, man, you know how that go, bro. You know who to walk around, what not to do. You know how to handle yourself in the PJs when you in the projects and stuff. You know what stairs not to take and stuff. At least in my building growing up, you know what's up. But you learn these things, and then it's just transferable and stuff. You know when to walk down the stairs, when not to, what floor to go off of, when not to. Like, these are just learned conditions and stuff, you know?
And there's also, too, who you with, too.
Hell yeah, bro. You don't want to ever be...
You gotta be...
Yeah, I'm not walking the hood with just everyone. No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, because there's just some people who don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, because if your man's is hot, oh, nah, chill. Like, you gotta be careful. Also, too, I don't know about you, but when I'm always chilling and stuff, I will walk down like main strips that I know like the back of my hand. Like for instance, like I will walk down 3rd Ave. Obviously I said this before, like if I need to be safe and get somewhere really, really fast, I'm walking down Park Avenue, because there's not a lot of, it's just crack, well, growing up, it's just crackheads on that block. So you know what they doing, nigga, they doing crack. So you know, you walk around that shit, ain't no other funky business type stuff over there, you feel me? Because if you walk on the main street, it just be mad people sometimes. Not saying it's bad or anything, sometimes you just gotta know how to walk, you feel me? Like 3rd Ave, in East Harlem, 3rd Avenue, you walk down that street, you cool. 2nd be wild sometimes, you feel me? Especially heading towards Wagner. Nah, bro, like, it be wild. Because Wagner is like 26 buildings, bro. Like, there's like over 10, that spans like 10 blocks. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is what, like, and everyone going to Wagner in the hood. Why? Because Wagner got the pool. So as a kid, everybody going to the pool. So that's how you meet everyone and stuff, you feel me? Because at least when I was growing up, you either going to Wagner pool, you going the joint on the west side, you going to Riverside. Well, what's another pool? Mount Morris had a pool. You know what I'm saying? That's in Marcus Garvey Park.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are like, this is my hoods anyway. He not a Harlem nigga, so he don't know about these spots and stuff like that. You know?
Let him tell it, but...
I don't know. You tell your story.
This is your story. I can't tell your story.
Oh, yeah.
You,
no, I'm talking about you.
I can't tell your story.
Like Dreemz, yo, listen, you got to tell his story mad unique, too, because...
Nah, my story is...
Because he in the Bronx right now. And I'm like, bro, you're not a Bronx kid, though.
I was born in the Bronx.
We not doing this.
All right?
I was born in Brooklyn.
In the Bronx. I told y'all here, Brooklyn. I told y'all.
Bro.
But nah,
I was there for 3 days, and then I got sent to Harlem, bro. I was adopted at birth. That's how that worked,
I was literally
bro.
born in the Bronx and left at 10. So...
Oh, you a Dave East type dude.
Now it is.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, shout out to him. He fired, bro.
You know what's crazy, though? He's gotten a lot better to me.
Oh, I don't really listen to his music, but I know he's super talented, and I fuck with him because he's from...
When he first came out, I didn't feel like he was like... Not to say like he couldn't rap, I just didn't think he was like really like somebody I'm gonna go listen to all the time. You know?
Oh, he talented as hell, bro, and he seemed
talented,
like,
yeah.
He seemed mad talented. Cool and down to earth. At least from, like, I've been in situations where I've seen him. Obviously, I don't know him personally or whatever. Like on him passing and stuff, he mad chill. He cool. I like people like that, bro. I like people that just be on their chill vibe. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Because they don't let the fame get to their head and shit like that. But there's too many people who do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And trust me, I've been around some celebrities, you know what I'm saying? So
me too. And I've been around some hood I don't want to say hood ends, but I've been around some hood dudes. Let's just say, man.
You could distinguish the difference between a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying? And know who's genuine. With the personality that they portray, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll see and be like, oh nah, this person is not really like that, bro. Like, that's wild crazy. And
not just that, it's just, you know how you outgrow some situations in your life, and you realize that some people you're just gonna stay in that space. So at a certain point, for your own safety, you have to like move. Because I know that had to happen to me. That has happened to me a lot in my life, where it's like, I'm not about to be on this timeline because you're moving hot. You feel me? And I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. And I'm talking about, I know people that did some real, yo.
Yeah, we all.
And I'm like, no, I'm just happy I don't know, I didn't grow up in a household that like tolerated that per se, you feel me? So, and I didn't get caught up in that, because I always thought for myself, even as a young kid, you feel me? I always felt like, yo, I know what's right from wrong. I know what they doing is only gonna lead to X, Y, and Z because of what we've been seeing. And also too, back then, I think, I don't know how it is now with schools, but when we was growing up, at least for me, and when I would go to school and stuff, bro, a lot of stuff was just thrown at you and stuff. I remember going to school, and I'm talking about, this is even before middle school, when they would roll in the TVs back then, and then they would show you like...
Oh yeah, watching videos and shit.
The videos and stuff. They showed, not only that, they used to show us the shit like the condom videos too. Like, you got to strap up and all that, have the sex ed. Yeah, it was different. It was different.
It was a different time then. That's a fact though. Now,
yeah.
I mean, but now even more, like, kids is just exposed to that shit now. Like, it's just...
Yeah, of course, bro. They watching porn and shit. You know what I'm saying? They watching porn at 5 years old, 6 years old now, whacking off wild crazy and all that. Busting
all types of weird shit too.
Busting no liquid and all that. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, that's what they... Bro, that's what they doing, bro. You know? Like, it's so much so that, you know, a few states have to, like, put a ban or age verification.
Yeah.
Like, you got to give you credentials. That's wild crazy. Imagine they do that in New York. First of all, nobody's allowing that to be... I don't want to say no one in the future, but as of right now, they ain't allowing that in New York. New York, like, it's privacy from time to time. You feel me?
But you can't put it past. I mean, the way shit is, like, everything gonna change eventually. And rapidly at that. Like, it's not even, like, giving it time.
Bro, they got sex robots coming out. That might be the new flavor of the month for people and stuff. With people with money. Because you know those robots are going to be wild expensive when they first start, before they drop in price. It's going to be...
They're already doing it. It's already done. It's already in the works. It's already happening.
Oh, it's being created, obviously. Well, they have those type of robots right now. But what I'm saying is, to the level of how you saw the Tesla robot be moving, or imagine when they get super duper...
Yeah, this gonna be... Man, listen, we probably ain't gonna be alive for shit like this, bro.
We're gonna be alive for it. You were bugging, bro. That's gonna be robots gonna be populating the society in probably like another like 7-8 years, or at least in the next 10 to 15, and you're gonna be around. And we just, you know what it is? We just gonna be sitting back, recording a video in this car, laughing, or in a different car with the lights in the back. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, mad old, laughing at these fools. Like, look at the world they created, these dumb MFers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit is gonna get weird.
Oh, it's getting mad weird right now, bro. You don't see what's going on right now?
It's getting weird.
Yo, bro, look, your man Elon is like, yo, I'm about to run this organization. I'm about to run stuff, and I don't even have a role in our Senate or our Congress. Like, but he telling people like, yo, I'm so gangster. Yo, he a gangster, by the way. He's like, yo, I'm so gangster. If I don't like a bill or a rule, and you put that shit up and y'all gonna vote on that stuff, I'm gonna spend a large portion of my money to make sure you don't get elected in your next term, whenever your term is up. That's gangster. Yo, bro, like, he gangster for that. Am I mad at that? Yeah, I'm mad at that. We have rules, and there's a system. I don't want the United States to turn to oligarchy, but the powers to be are headed in that direction, and that's beyond my control. Yeah. So it is what it is at that point. So that's what the people of America want. Hey, if that's what we want, I guess it's gonna head in that direction. But that's insane, bro. But I mean, look, Yo, he said, I'm gonna make trillions. My company's gonna be worth trillions of dollars, so I could be worth billions of dollars, so I could spend hundreds of millions of dollars to inflict change and rule and stature. And I'm gangster. I don't even have to be a part of government in the capacity of actually having a title. That's insane. And I could do this all out in the public. That's even more insane. Hey, listen, if he's the devil we know, you want to deal with the devil you know, or you want to deal with the devils that we don't know and the names that we don't know, you know?
Well, listen.
I didn't want to get political, but I just have to speak on that observation, you feel me?
Yeah, that's another topic. And that's real life though. Like, when you even think about shit like that, it's like, how did y'all even allow that?
Oh, that's easy. That's because we live in a capitalist society. So what's been happening the last 5-6 years is the wealth disparity has been going crazy. So when Trump came into office the first time around, he changed the tax laws. So companies and corporations took extreme advantage of that. Also, a pandemic happened. So the haves were able to increase their wealth because the have-nots weren't able to grow as much.
Right.
So now you have like the big companies making a shit ton of money. But what happened after like the first couple years, few years of the pandemic, things slowed down because they overhired people. They failed to project reasonable projections on their businesses. So now they have to cut back. And in business, the number one expense for most companies is their labor force, because those big time companies have to like pay their people, and then they have to pay for like medical and dental, and also maybe they invest a portion into the people's 401k. So that takes a tremendous amount of money, right? So when you want to make a shift, or you want to you're not making as much money, you have to cut. So the first thing you're gonna cut is the labor. So that's usually what happens. And then also too, there may be certain shifts that your company wants to make. But anyway, those big companies is like, yo, you know, in the now. But back then, bro, they was getting rich, bro. And not just that. If you really want to talk about rich companies, just look at what BlackRock and companies like that are doing, where they're basically buying up every blood clot thing in the world. And they're like controlling sectors. Like, that's mind-boggling. But again, that's a conversation for another day. Because, you know, it's so funny because people that don't look at us don't know that we know things like this. And I'll be dying laughing. Like, yeah, y'all stay stupid. That's y'all. Y'all can stay stupid. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Also, too, I went to Baruch College, bro. Look up Baruch College. Y'all know. Look up who Bernard Baruch was, though. You know, you'll see how gangster he was in his term. If you don't know, you don't know. And you should know, because he's very influential he's a very influential person in this world. And a lot of the factors, a lot of the things that are happening now, let's just say he was like an impetus of a lot of this stuff. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm just a black kid from East Harlem.
You know what you know. That's what you can say.
But yeah, bro. But yeah, like, it's interesting. Yeah. Damn, we've been talking for a good bit. We still got a little bit to go if you want. This is the first episode. I think we should give them a treat. Is there anything else you would like to speak about?
Let me see. What else?
My phone getting blown up. They asking what time can I come. I had to tell my man.
Popular. I ain't got nobody hit me up like.
No one's hitting you up, bro. It's business time. You gotta get that cheddar, bro. You got bills to pay. You know?
I'm actually supposed to be doing an event for New Year's.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's gonna happen. And
have fun with that.
From 7 to 4 in the morning.
Oh, I might just be in the crib. I might be calling it a dub. Yo, you seen outside? You seen this wind? Look at that. It's going 30 miles per hour right now. That's wild right now.
That shit ain't real.
What's not real? Oh, I can't with this dude. He's someone he's one of these people that believe that climate change ain't real.
That ain't real, bro.
Now you bugging, bro. All right, we not about to do this. That's not a conversation I want to have with Dreemz, because Dreemz is mad like, You can never change his opinion on stuff. He be saying, "Yo, you think more.
That's
you
not
think
true.
you think rationally a lot. I noticed that.
I mean,
Not everything is rational in life, bro.
but I'm not always rational. That's the thing, right? It's
I explain. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I'll give you that.
It's always based off my opinion and perspective, right?
Well, that's life in general for
My
everyone.
point. So that's where it stems from, right? But if I'm well aware of the situation and I have a certain understanding of it,
Okay.
that's how I express it.
Right.
Right? So point of view.
Okay,
If you
go ahead.
ask me my point of view on something, I give you my point of view on it.
Right.
It's up to you to agree with me or not, right?
Right.
But if you see where I'm coming from, then it makes sense to you as well. You know what I'm saying? Even though you may have like your perspective in which you may not agree wholeheartedly with what I say.
Right.
Right? So that's part of the debate, right? We're not always going to be on the same page.
Part of conversation.
But
I'm not
we're
really
going to
trying
have our,
debate all the
you know what I'm
time
saying?
with people,
Up and
but I
down.
hear what
But
you're
you know what I'm
saying.
saying? Like, yeah. But it's just giving you like my perspective and reasoning of why I see it this way or why I think this or what this kind of like makes me look at it as. So, you know, I mean, I'm not always like that, you know what I'm saying? But I could
hold on
agree
one
with
second.
certain a lot of
Let's go
things
back to
you
that
said.
Elon joint though. I have to say this though. This is very important. I want to get this out there and stuff. Sometimes in life you need radical change to see radical situations change. Is it gonna be good or bad? I don't know. It remains to be seen. But if we continue with the status quo, what we experienced last like 3 or 4 years, and by no means, I did not vote for Trump. I'm not a supporter of his, right? I don't like the politics he plays. I do not like the type of I do not like how the country was run under him. There was a lot of divisiveness between people, and I don't really stand for that. So on that note, with the election happening and him winning, all right, it is what it is. And at that point, how do we move forward to see change? So if this guy Elon is in and he's making change, helping to make change, I'm not opposed to seeing what becomes of that, because what has been going on is totally unacceptable. But I don't know. I feel a lot about that stuff because a lot of things are gone, right? Affirmative action got stricken down, right? And not to necessarily say I agree wholeheartedly with the idea of, you know, affirmative action, where it's like, but I understand the purpose of it and why it was created and the benefits of such, in particular to people that come from my demographic who would have the opportunity to attend these prestigious schools, right? So it could be a little bit more diversified. But again, it got struck down. So we're gonna see. I don't know I don't know what life is gonna be like in like 3 or 4 years from now. Yeah. Just gotta sit back and see the policies, see how the economy is doing, see how you doing, how we doing mentally. Also see with the advent of like AI and like quantum computers. Actually, the quantum computer thing is actually nuts in itself, because like, if we're able to solve that, that means you get to run calculations on I'm trying to make this simple so people can understand. So imagine being able to like plan out 1 billion years from now, because you have the ability to use like a quantum computer, or just run things simultaneously in different states of like let's say you're building out a warehouse, right? And you want to check out the functionality of the robots that are in there. And then you can literally put in every use case and cause of effect of like what the robot may do, or what you need the different product, where you need the different products to go. You put in all these different inputs, and then you get to do test simulations and stuff that's based on the mathematics of like the environment, right? Because remember, if you have a robot, the robot has to maybe travel from point A to point B, right? And it has to put the item in a particular like spot, right? And then you get to calculate where the errors may go and stuff. And now you can run simulations and you know, to the extreme, and to numbers I can't even fucking pronounce because I don't even know how, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the capability of like quantum computing could do. And not just that, it's gonna allow for us to like transfer data and have it exist simultaneously in different planes and stuff. And that's just with this reality, right? right? We might be able to tap into like mixed realities now and be able to like move in different realms. But again, I don't know. This is like all like forward thinking and theoretical based on like the technology that we know of. And obviously, because there's a lot that we don't know that scientists are working on that obviously they're not going to make public for another probably like, for another like 4 or 5. Yeah, remember, man, everything, the world is, this is the grimy truth about the world. A lot of it is for profit. So if the shit's not out here for profit, why would I put it out here? Why would I put it out? That don't make any sense. I want to make trillions of dollars. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, that's human nature. You know, you have to be aware of that, right? Like, sometimes, and it's under the guise of, it's going to be a benefit to society. Of course, it might be a benefit to society, but we want to put this out so we could get filthy rich or filthy fame. You know, I want my names on these buildings. So like 300 years from now, my name could still exist and my family name could still exist because we're somebodies and stuff. And you know, it's okay. You may not, that might not mean anything to you and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that means the world to like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates and all these people, right? Because these are the people that when we're all gone, their name is gonna live on. It's just the reality of the situation, you know? And hopefully, you know, you can find something in your life you can get remembered for so your name lasts. And even if it don't last, you are still important. That's very important because your life is value. You are valuable.
Yes, you are.
You know, because you're here, you're in existence, so that matters. So don't ever feel like you're not. But let's not get it twisted. There's different levels and degrees to everything out here, right? Because as a species, we put that into play and we put that into motion. And obviously, that will only last as long as our existence, right? If we deem it as such, because obviously if another species comes and wipes us off, you know, they'll be in control and power, and then they will control whether or not what gets saved and what not, what would be attributed to us and not, and stuff like that, right? Because that's just how this thing works, sadly. But yeah, enough of that thinking. Back to videography, because, you know, we're just regular people that just pick up a camera and shoot. We don't have no thoughts and opinions on things, you know, unless it's some hood shit, you feel me? Because that's all the people want. And another thing before we close out, I'll end with this. Don't expect these trivial conversations on the topics that be polluting the internet from our group of people that we see all the time.
We're not doing it.
Yeah, we're not doing it. I don't care about your 50-50 escapades with your girls. I don't care if your man's is like your boy don't got no makes 100,000 or not and stuff like that.
Or 500,000.
Or 500,000 and all that. We don't care. Like, we don't care. There's so many stories like that. Also, too, aren't y'all tired already of these stories and stuff? How many times you want to talk about what a man wants and what a woman wants? You know, what a man's perspective on a woman wants, or a woman's perspective on a man, or a woman talking to other women about man stuff, or a man talking to other men about woman stuff, or all together talking about these things. How about just coming together and dealing with people on an individualistic basis, which we normally do, and that's how you do in life, you know? Like, people be acting like they don't meet other people they vibe with that don't come from the same culture as them, or they come from the same culture as them and they like them for whatever reasons they deem is acceptable for them. It's just, what? Like, people be forgetting the basics sometimes, bro.
Yeah, and that'd be the problem. Like
I know.
I say, it'd be a lot of selfishness, you know what I'm saying? On both parts, because we can't just rule out one. It'd be on both parts, so. But just figure the shit out, like, simple, that's it. Like, stop talking about the shit and figure it out. Like, find more solutions instead of creating the problem with talking about the problem. That's just causing more of a problem. Create a solution.
And administer more patience in life, right? Like, there's no rule that someone gotta be successful or something has to happen by like 90 days. You feel me? Like, create these internal goals for you in your relationship.
Long term.
You know, have some long-term goals. Have some long-term goals for the relationship, for yourself, for your family, if that's what you want to create. Yeah. Practice restraint in terms of feeling the need to like prove things to other people. No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, let go of your pride, your ego, get rid of that shit. It doesn't help the situation at all.
Spend time with the person you love and get to know them as a person and see where you can like bring wealth, prosperity, health, and nourishment to them, you know. Support them in the ways that you've been supporting them, and then find new ways to support them so they feel like you really are in tune with them. Create memories. Look to create memories with them. Do not forget them. So if you know if you're dealing with your girlfriend or your wife and she's pregnant, you know, taking the time to make sure she's good during that situation is very important. That can go a long way in a healthy relationship. It don't have to always be about you, me, right? If it's a money aspect and stuff, come up and just lay your soul bare. Be like, yo, I only make this. I only have this to offer. Do you dig this? What can I do? I'm working on ways to improve it. If I don't know, what are some ways I can improve? If your person is really, like if the woman you're with is really good at finances or she's making a lot of money and stuff, maybe she could provide you with the wisdom so you can get your coin up and stuff, you know? If you're going to be an entrepreneur and stuff, just set realistic expectations.
Right.
Because this is hard. And if you're doing this full time, oh man. I will say this, not everyone is built to handle that in a relationship. I'm talking about the person dealing with the person that is that. Because you got to respect people's time, energy, and what they built in their life up to that point. But people have to communicate and find a common ground, because if you know this person is an entrepreneur and you with them, you chose to be with that person, so you should allow for more grace, because it's not linear. They're not getting a check every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, until they create a system that allows them to do that. And being an entrepreneur, there's gonna be a lot of like turmoil sometimes, a lot of up and downs, craziness, things that come out later on that you might have to pay for that you didn't even have expect, and things might be shut down, discouragement, and then you know your emotions will be heavily swayed on your business. There's no way around it, right? It's just no way around that and stuff. So maybe more compassion should be needed with that person. But again, respect that.
Even more support, right? Because a lot of the times there's a lack of support.
Right, and that should be vice versa though. So
course,
like if you're... Go ahead.
Either way, so in a relationship, whoever chooses to be, right? That entrepreneur, let's just say the woman, she has her own business. She wants to be an esthetician. She wants to be a nail tech. She wants to be a hairstyle. Whatever it is, she chose to do that. Support her.
Oh, she want to be in corporate America.
Right, support. Or if the guy, he decides to, you know, he wants to be a photographer. He wants to have his own clothing brand. He wants to promote anything that he decides, like he doesn't want to work for somebody else. Support him. Vice versa, support each other. That's the main goal in having a relationship. Anyway,
yeah, but hold on. Very important. Y'all need to have a conversation on what support looks like too. And also too, guys, if you're a guy, you gotta be really specific on what that support is. And also you gotta get out of your fields, because if you're in business for yourself, you starting at zero, let's say. Well, bro, you at zero. So that support is real. Like, if your girl want to take you out, you know what I'm saying, take her on that offer. But if she going to do that, you better be massaging her feet or doing something that night to make sure she feel like she is the queen that she is. Like, what? Like, you got to do things that make them feel like, that allows her to know that you find value in her. We're human beings, and vice versa. Also, too, with that, that's very important. So, just because you talk, I have to say this. I've always been wanting to say this. This is crazy. This is not crazy, but support is not just telling me, oh, you're gonna be good, doing good in your business, and oh, this, that, and the third. Which I don't know. I am not a person that is big on like, what's that? They said that there's mad different things of love languages.
Oh, so that would be like words of affirmation?
Yeah, words of affirmation and stuff. I don't need words of affirmation from the person I'm with. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get that, right? So that doesn't work on a person like me. You have to find other ways and find out what my interests are in order for me to like feel valued and whatnot and stuff. But that's just the person I am. Everybody different, you know? So, you know, there are people out there that words of affirmation is their thing, but that's just not me. I grew up, I don't need that. I grew up adopted. I had to see the world from objective viewpoint, right? Where I was analyzing what people was doing and be like, yeah, that's good, that's bad, this, that, and the third at a young age and stuff. And if I'm gonna work by myself and do it, I'm gonna be a go-getter. I'm just gonna do it. I've always been that way. since I was a kid. I was building computers at 11, selling them, fixing people computers and shit, getting paper. Like at 13, 14, 15 years old, when most people ain't doing that. You feel me? I don't need your words of affirmation. I've been doing this, is what I'm saying. It's just the mentality I have. So just understanding the person you with, that's very important. And guys, we got to do a better job of communicating that to our women as well, because they need it. They out here doing amazing things. Women are rocking the world. There's a lot of small businesses are actually run by women. A lot of people don't know this. You know, these are the hidden stats and stuff. So, and if they own their own businesses, guess what? They're the leaders of their business. And and a lot of them running businesses that employ other people. So they're responsible for making sure other families are set, getting paid. And that's to be respected out here, right? So I just feel like hopefully men can learn grace, and also can learn how to like support their women in those aspects that give them more just give them, like, allow them to not only have their voices be heard, but administer leadership qualities and put that on your relationships, because you're gonna realize that that's actually aiding you. But again, also speak up for yourself, because everyone ticks differently, and I'm a real big firm believer in people should demand a certain way that they should be talked to, because just as human beings, we know we don't talk a certain way to everyone, right? There's a certain energy, there's a certain feeling, there's a certain presence that everyone has, but we all should be spoken to with respect, obviously. But again, I live in the real world, bro. I live in the real world where that's like, you gotta exert yourself sometimes if you're not getting that way administered to you. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a fact.
But I'm gonna leave it at that, bro, because I'm tired. Like, we've been talking OD, and this is good. What's good? Damn, something happened? Yo, see, everybody blowing up my phone now and shit. Hold on. Hope you enjoy your day. Should I hit her with the thanks?
Who that?
Nah, chill.
I'm not saying. I mean, I can see. Okay, yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, love. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, love.
Nah, never put love, bro. You type, how was yours? Hold on, let me check my messages. She said, you're welcome. Have a bright new year. What's a bright new year?
Big lights, big city. You know what I'm saying?
This is big lights, big city. Oh wait, before we go, I gotta ask before I close this out, bro. What are you expecting in 2025?
As far as what? Like,
I don't know.
Life?
This is your chance to talk about whatever you want. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it broad.
Me.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it broad so you can talk about whatever you want. We got a few minutes before this shit die.
Change.
Explain.
More discipline. Being more intentional. And creating a better, I would say like a better work environment, as far as this goes. Being more creative, being more in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to do a lot of things that I say I'm gonna do that I haven't really got a chance to, and just do it, and not just like wait until the opportunity comes. So you're gonna see a lot more of me in front of the camera for the next year. I'm probably gonna start vlogging. I've been really thinking about doing that. I don't know why.
Bro, use my mics, bro.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna start vlogging.
You borrow my mics, you're not even vlogging?
Being in front of the camera, you know what I'm saying?
Be in your little back cave in your crib, turn on your night, and you got mad. Yo, this dude got mad equipment. Put on your equipment, just press the button, hit record.
Don't.
Just don't do what I do. I be shooting everything on like S-Log now, so S-Log 3. So if you don't want to do all that work, you don't want to.
No.
Yeah, you can shoot with no color profile, but you just gotta download your settings. It's just something about being able to like go in and make my skin look even more chocolatey for the.
Here we go.
Yo, listen. Now that when I make those videos, when I got the videos on my IG and stuff, yo, shorties be hitting me like, yo, how you get our skin complexion looking good? I'll be like, yo, listen, if I tell you my secret sauce, would you pay me? I'm not bread, bro.
Can't give up the sauce.
Nah, you can't. Yo, because I be seeing mad people use the Black Magic. It's a good camera, but they skin tones be looking weird. Like dark people be looking grayed out. Light skinned people be looking like orangey and stuff.
I mean, that's part of, I mean, maybe that's they.
Nah, that's
the
not
way
aesthetics,
they-
that's bullsthetics. That's bullshit. That's
Bullshit.
bullsthetics, bro. Nah, bro.
I mean, you
that is
can't
wrong.
expect everybody to have the same kind of, outlook that you have when it comes to.
Yes, you
color
can.
grading.
Expectations is such that you
No,
can always
you would
expect.
you would expect.
Yeah, nah, it's
it.
expectations. Do I think that everybody's gonna reach that level? No.
No,
'Cause
no.
think about it, bro.
I wouldn't say, but you realistically you can't. You can't have that expectation, right? You can't say, well, I expect you to have this, depending on the person. All right, so I would say if it's a team of y'all,
Right.
then that expectation is okay to have, right? Because like we are a team. Like whatever I put out, I expect we should all have kind of like the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
yeah.
for
I
someone
agree
you
with
don't know-
I'll just be fucking around. I believe
Listen,
in
do what you
reasonable
do.
expectations.
What I say is like your art is your art at the end of the day.
I believe in the 80-20 rule.
So whatever you feel like,
10 people pick a camera, 20 gonna be nice. There's gonna be one dude or one man or woman that's gonna be phenomenal, right? It'd be
I mean, it'd be a lot
like
of,
creative directors,
really-
like when we be working with women that be creating directing, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them be way better than men, bro.
It's true.
They better than me.
It's
I'll
true.
just keep it.
It's
I'll
true.
keep it.
I agree with that. That I definitely
Yeah,
agree
nah,
with.
they be knowing.
Because when
their
I
communication.
they
be
have
on point.
they have a better, I don't know, they just have a better vision. I feel like they have a better vision. And sometimes I feel like
No, that's on the person, bro. When from this life, what I'm gathering in this life, and I noticed this, it's like some people are just more detail oriented, and then when you
Yeah.
add the ability to communicate, that's the golden ticket.
But even when you think about that, right? There's not a lot of, what do you call them? What's the term I'm looking for? I'll get back to it.
All right.
But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of women are just really good at that.
I do too. But like I said, I do think like if we talking about generalities, I believe so. If we just, but again, I also like to just go back to the individual because, man, people are interesting, bro. Because of the innate gifts that people have, people environment, how they learn, and all these different other factors that contribute to their life. Mm-hmm. If once people find something that they can tap into, and then they can put all those gifts together, watch out. Some people just, because you meet people that are just so meticulous on everything.
True.
How they look, how they dress, how they think, you know what I mean?
Nah,
and it's like, and then also too, you gotta remember, a lot of people don't get the platform, don't have it. It really just be that. Like, well, it's not just the platform. It'd be that, it'd be people work ethic, it'd be people resources, it'd be doesn't align with the path that can get them to the superior greatness, right? That they want. And then also too, what are they willing to like sacrifice morally? Life this is the craziest. I'm gonna blow people's mind with this. You can be morally just all you want and stuff. There's a lot of gray area in this life, and depending on how you was raised and where you grew up, you might have to be a habitual line crosser in certain situations to get to the next level.
Yeah.
It's just how many times you gonna keep crossing the line and doing bad, let's say, for lack of other word to use, where that's gonna come back to you and stuff. And because a lot of people talk about karma, and we're gonna say that for another day because that's just a long conversation and stuff. I don't personally know how I feel about karma, but I'll say this: I do think that sometimes in life, what goes around do come around, but that's not guaranteed for every single thing. I just don't think in that. I think things happen in various degrees and stuff. And I think people are given the grace to learn and do something really, really vicious. And I don't mean like extreme, like kill someone. I mean like do something that's like really, really bad and can like learn from that situation and never do those things again, or just find themselves in a crazy situation or extreme, dig themselves out and then be able to like find themselves later on or, improve from those situations and stuff like that, because that's life. There's a lot of middle gray area and things. Now, if you don't have a proper foundation, right, you may be spending your whole life trying to figure out, create a foundation for yourself. And that's the stuff that people don't talk about and say, because even if you have discipline, even if you have structure and stuff, it could get you far, no doubt. But if you're not adding your uniqueness to that, or, you're not you're not adding certain like networking skills to that, depending on where you live, right? Because that matters, right? It might not, so you could still live a ride life, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's where we ending this, because I don't want to talk no more. It's your boy Baski. It's
your boy Dreemz.
And we still don't got a name for this, but we're going to come up with something.
We're going to come up with one. Don't worry about it.
And and let us know in the comments below what y'all think, what y'all like.
Yeah.
Moving forward, we'll be a little bit more
let us know
structured.
what y'all want to see. You know what I'm saying? Just
right.
What y'all want to see. Like I said, we don't have a problem talking about our life at all. So if there's anything that got to do with our lives, what we've been through, we don't got a problem talking about that. If you want us to do, we're not gonna do no crazy shit. Don't comment no outrageous. I want y'all.
Yeah, because Rebel gonna say something crazy.
We're not gonna do nothing crazy.
I don't listen to her when she say crazy stuff.
We would like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. So support, subscribe.
Yeah, and don't ask now because you ain't coming on the channel. I ain't putting y'all on. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it trill, like bro, like
if it's interesting. If it's interesting enough.
If you're a shorty, holla at us. We'll put you on. If you're a dude, nah.
I mean,
bro, three guys' perspective is crazy.
Let's not rule that out.
I'm just joking.
Let's not rule it.
Bro, I'm just joking. I'm just talking my shit.
Three Stooges. Nah.
So much shit.
We're gonna come up with a lot of other different ideas though. Like that's probably just one of them. We may do some other stuff. But I think this is gonna be like something that we continue for the rest of the year. How many episodes you think we should do? Like,
he said for the rest of the year. The year ends in like a day and a half.
Next year. I'm talking about
heading into 2025. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
What's your question?
Like how many episodes you think we should do?
I don't know, bro. We could just run this off by clockwork. When we meet, we don't got nothing to do. It's boring. We could just get in the whip and chop it up and stuff. Cause I think this vibe is what people want. But yeah, man. Dreemz, hit that power button off, my guy. We've been shooting for mad long.